Hi, I'm Wes Whittaker, and welcome back to the channel. Relationships enrich our lives in countless ways, providing comfort, joy, and a sense of belonging. They challenge us, support us, and help us grow. Despite the inevitable conflicts, the beauty in relationships lies within their ability to endure, to forgive, and to evolve. In a world that can seem divided and lonely, relationships are a testament to the power of love and connection. Consider relationships as a growing tree. In its early stages, a sapling, a new relationship, is vulnerable, needing gentle care and protection. As it grows, its roots deepen and its trunks thicken, enabling it to withstand storms, conflicts better. This growth process isn't just about surviving the storms, but using them to become stronger and more resilient. In every relationship, conflict is as natural as the changing seasons. Yet, not all relationships weather these seasons with the same resilience. Like a tree that grows stronger with each passing storm, relationships too can strengthen through conflict. But what happens when the storms hit too hard, especially when the roots are still tender, or when past traumas or baggage cast long shadows over our garden? Today, we delve into the art of handling conflicts in relationships, mending the damage, and growing stronger together. Conflict is an unavoidable part of human relationships, but it's not inherently destructive. The key lies in how we approach and manage it. People typically react to conflict in one of two ways. They either confront it head on, sometimes without regard for the other's feelings, or they avoid it, hoping it will disappear on its own. Neither approach is particularly effective. A healthier, more productive way involves active listening, empathy, and a willingness to find a mutual solution. M. Scott Peck outlined the stages of community development, which can also apply to relationships: pseudo-community, chaos, emptiness, and true community, also known as synergy. New relationships, akin to sprouts, are in the pseudo-community stage, where everything seems perfect because conflicts are avoided. It's very kind of surfacey relationships we have in our lives. It can often be the beginning stage of relationships. It can also just be a stage that we go to even in more serious relationships when things are good, or just when we don't want to engage as much in conflict. As conflicts arise, relationships enter the chaos stage, where many falter if they can't navigate the storm of the chaos stage. It's through embracing the emptiness stage, acknowledging our own and each other's flaws and vulnerabilities, that we reach true community, a relationship that, like a mature tree, can withstand the fiercest storms. So going through the emptiness stage is like going through conflict. So you have your chaos and you have your emptying part, and you just get more real and vulnerable with each other. Then that allows you to get to that true community or synergy stage and really strengthen your tree, your friendship and relationship tree. Communication is key. And when tensions arise in the relationship, it's important to have some good communication tools to help work through the situation clearly. One such tool is nonviolent communication, or NVC. Developed by Marshall Rosenberg, NVC teaches us to communicate our needs and feelings without blame or judgment. It consists of four main components: observations, feelings, needs, and requests. By focusing on what we observe, how it makes us feel, what needs are being met, and what we would like to request of the other person, we can express ourselves clearly and compassionately. NVC encourages empathy and understanding, making it a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and deepening connections. For instance, one of our friends' actions might really bother us, but to them, it wasn't a big deal. From a reactive mind, we might have the impulse to harshly label them, but that will likely just put them in a defensive stance. Instead, we can drop into a more vulnerable place, calmly telling them what we observed, our feelings from the action, our needs, and make requests. For example, a friend might consistently arrive late to our get-togethers, leaving you feeling undervalued. Instead of accusing them of being inconsiderate or worse, you could express, "I've noticed you've been late to our last few meetings or get-togethers, which makes me feel disregarded. I really value our time together and need to know our plans are important to you. Could we discuss ways to ensure we both feel respected in our scheduling?" This approach fosters a conversation based on understanding and mutual respect, avoiding escalation and promoting a stronger connection. So another important thing is boundaries. Setting and respecting boundaries is fundamental to healthy relationships. Boundaries help us define what we are comfortable with and how we wish to be treated by others. Communicating these boundaries clearly and respectfully helps prevent misunderstandings and resentment, fostering a safe and trusting environment for all parties involved. Remember, respecting someone else's boundaries is just as important as setting your own. Another important element in relationships is the level of dependency. And there can be healthy level of codependency, and there can also be an unhealthy level of codependency. The codependent triangle, consisting of roles like the victim, rescuer, and persecutor, illustrates unhealthy relationship dynamics where individuals rely too heavily on others for their emotional well-being. Breaking free from the triangle involves embracing interdependence, a balanced state where we support each other while maintaining our autonomy and integrity. Interdependence allows for mutual growth and respect, avoiding the pitfalls of codependency. Of course, there can also be unhealthy tactics in conflict resolution. Unhealthy conflict resolution tactics such as gaslighting, blaming, yelling, and manipulating can severely damage relationships, creating a toxic environment where trust and mutual respect are eroded. Gaslighting, where one partner or friend denies the other's reality, can lead to significant emotional distress and confusion. Blaming shifts responsibility from oneself, preventing constructive dialogue and personal growth. Yelling escalates conflicts, heightening emotions, and making it difficult for either party to listen and understand the other's perspective. Manipulation, a tactic used to control or influence the other person's behavior for one's advantage, undermines the foundation of honesty and equality in the relationship. Also, something that can make it difficult in relationship is trauma and baggage. Introducing trauma and baggage into the mix complicates conflict resolution. Trauma can trigger defensive responses that are disproportionate to the current situation, making it challenging for both parties to stay grounded. Recognizing when past traumas are influencing present conflicts is crucial, and it requires patience, understanding, and sometimes professional help to navigate these turbulent waters. Through understanding one's trauma, they can then better also avoid certain things that can make it worse, and they can communicate that to their friend or partner and let them know what is and isn't working. And also, hopefully, by working with a professional or through some kind of type of practice, they can also hopefully heal that trauma and not let it affect their relationships as much. Another important part of relationships is the attachment bond, is something that John Bowlby talked about, and how our caretakers when we're young influence whether we have more of a secure or insecure attachment bond. And this can change, like let's say we do have more insecure, let's say avoidant or anxious attachment styles based on how our caregivers took care of us. We can, through healthy relationships, regain and develop more secure attachments. If we have a more secure attachment because our caretakers are consistent and, showing good care to us, then of course that can help us have more security in our relationships. So attachment theory teaches us that individuals with secure attachments tend to handle conflicts better because they feel inherently safe and connected. In contrast, those with insecure attachments may see conflict as a threat to their relationships, responding with fear or aggression. Understanding our attachment styles can offer insights into our conflict behaviors and guide us towards healthier interactions. One of the most important skills for resolving conflict is active listening. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing the message. By showing empathy and compassion, we validate the other person's feelings and perspectives, creating a space where open, honest dialogue can flourish. These practices not only help resolve conflicts, but also strengthen the bond between individuals, cultivating a relationship built on mutual understanding and respect. Relationships, with all their intricacies and challenges, are journeys of continuous learning and growth. By employing good communication skills, respecting and setting healthy boundaries, striving for interdependence, communicating our feelings directly, and practicing active listening, empathy, and compassion, we equip ourselves with the tools necessary for nurturing lasting, meaningful connections. All right, here are some action steps you can take to strengthen your relationships. 1, practice active listening. In your next conflict, genuinely listen to understand, not to reply. 2, reflect on your attachment style. Understanding your attachment style can provide insights into how you handle conflicts. 3, engage in open communication. Regularly check in with your friends or partner about your relationship's health, discussing what's working and what isn't. 4, define and communicate your boundaries. Reflect on your limits and communicate them clearly to those around you. Respect the boundaries of others with equal diligence. 5, learn conflict resolution skills. Educate yourself on conflict resolution techniques like nonviolent communication that promote understanding and compromise. 6, nurture your relationship's roots. Invest time and energy in strengthening your relationship during peaceful times so it's more resilient during conflict. 7, seek interdependence. Balance your needs and autonomy with the needs and autonomy of others, aiming for mutual support without losing yourself. 8, cultivate empathy and patience. Remember that everyone has their own struggles and vulnerabilities. Approach conflicts with empathy, acknowledging the other person's feelings and perspective. And finally, 9, seek professional help if needed. If past traumas are affecting your relationships, consider seeking professional help. A therapist can provide guidance and strategies to navigate these challenges. By embracing these strategies, we can navigate the complexities of relationships with grace and resilience, building stronger, more fulfilling connections with those around us. Remember, the strongest relationships are not those without conflicts, but those that have faced and overcome them together. Let's make our relationships our strongest allies, nurturing them into towering trees that can weather any storm. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit the like button and feel free to leave a comment or question below. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. And please send this video to anyone that you think might find it helpful. And if you are interested in the work I do, you can visit my website at weswhitaker.com. Thanks for listening.